Hello and welcome to the next ReeVlog. Just got some food from the Olio app. So today I've got to do some stuff for my Make a Champ campaign, which is fine. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I've got to get like some training footage. I've already got some, but I should probably edit it. I don't know. I've never done this before. But if you'll excuse me pointing spring onions at you, I have also got to do some more work on my funding application for the Night Self-Defense business. Here's some potatoes. But there's a lot going on. Right. They can go in the freezer, I think. Fridge. Come on, Self, stop saying and get to the point. Yeah, I have various bits and bobs of importance in my brain, and for a while I've wanted property. I think that it's because it's fed to us that having property is good, but I've never really been a very finance oriented individual, which makes me wonder why I would want one. And I have a few reasons. The first of which would be to raise kids in. That way they will be able to get some friends that they have for their whole life because they knew them growing up. I have that, and I imagine lots of other people do as well. But if I were to be part of a group or something that did traveling or whatever, then I wouldn't have to worry about that. I also, point number 2 is the whole it's nice to have someone to come back to thing. Like home is where the heart is and all that. But as a practical man in most of the time, I would argue the heart is in the chest. More or less. It's in the torso somewhere. Just throwing it up in there. So wherever I am, that is home. And that's something that I've thought for a very long time. And it's not where you spend your time, but who with. It's not whether your time is lucrative financially, but whether it's lucrative sort of mentally, spiritually, physically, etc. Because money's just a concept that we use to show worth, but I don't see the worth in it very much. So it might not be. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here, but I might end up wanting to be living a more nomadic lifestyle or something like that. And this is all sprouted from my brother asking me the other day whether I wanted to own somewhere, and I thought yes, I probably do. And I also had a chat with my nan quite a while ago now. I say that it was probably last week, but just talking about my nan and granddad's will and all that stuff, and it effectively ended out with me saying I probably do want somewhere, but I would want like a dojo to teach martial arts in. But I could be a travelling martial arts instructor. My only qualm with that potential plan at the moment, and I'm open to changing my mind again, is kids and partner might not want to do that. And if they didn't want to do that, if they wanted to settle down, then obviously owning is the way to go. But again, I don't see why I couldn't do one and then the other. yes, it's harder to earn money traveling in the sense of service provision because you don't have a client base that you can repeat. Like, they don't come back because you've moved on and they're not there anymore. So that's an issue, but it's not a huge issue. The issue is that whilst you may be good at what you do, there's likely to be other people who already do it there. And with me, I wouldn't be able to just go somewhere, train someone to a black belt, and then go, because it took me so far 9 years to get over halfway. But over halfway is not there. But again, as an MMA fighter, if there's events in the area, I can go to them and travel around and train with different people, all of that stuff. Just, I don't know, something to think about for when I'm finally untethered from Norwich. Because I don't want to, work towards buying something now. I don't mind having savings for it, but if those savings work against me in the now, I don't want them in the now. So I'll go without them, and then if that works against me in the long term, I'll deal with it then. Some would call that short-sighted, but I call it the I could get hit by a bus in 20 minutes mentality. There's no point in having savings that you never get to use. And I have a will, and, can help people if I have savings that they can then get. But I do not, and honestly, I don't think that, well, this is a bit selfish, but I would rather me enjoy myself than give money to my relatives when I'm dead. Partially because I think that some of my relatives wouldn't survive my death. The distress would murder them, which isn't good. I also don't intend to die, but I like being prepared. And also, it might not just be my death, it could be a cataclysmic event where my whole family dies. Like, I don't know, say someone decides to bomb Norwich. Gone. Nothing we can do about it. So, I'm just being pragmatic, I think. Otherwise, today's plan, fundraiser, funding, wombo combo. Got to do the washing up, sort through my drawers some more, by which I do actually mean drawers as opposed to drawers, which I think Americans call underoos, but I'm not sure. And maybe look for some houses or flats or stuff that I could move into in December, maybe. I'll then have to discuss with my granddad. I also have to type up a tenancy ending agreement, and also potentially talk through with my grandparents what the situation would be with me living with them, should that be the case. Yeah. That's mostly it. I'm going to do some training. Again, it's just going to be upper body because my knee, it's not fully better, but I'm working on it. I have some Voltarol emulgel, diclofenac diethylammonium that I've been putting on it because I've heard it helps with joints. But I don't know for sure, but it seems to have been helping somewhat. But I can't say for sure whether it's that or whether it's just the rest and ice. Well, not much ice, but cold elevation and the occasional compression. I can't say. Oh, I don't know. I have a lot of factors bearing on me at the moment. Well, I say factors. Different individuals who want pressuring me lightly for different things. And it's all building up, and I'm not stressed, but it is tiring. So that's not good. I just want to be able to do what I plan on doing, call it a day. Regardless though, I'll be off, let you guys get on, and I'll catch you cats on the flip-flop. Oh. Goodbye.